Alright, welcome back to Minifigure Monday, the Dead series that will never go away until 10 episodes.
This is episode 8?
Episode 8 or 9, I don't remember. I think it's 8. Anyway, it's dead.
9. It's 9. It's 9. No, isn't this the 10th one, Joshua?
Yeah, everybody hates... Well, the people that watch the series, they like it, but everybody else, they don't click. But we're still doing it because I promised 10 episodes, so we're doing 10 episodes.
And then we're going to go to right to DVD, right? We're not going to go into the movie theaters.
I thought Netflix is what we were going to try to do.
Netflix, that's right.
And Amazon Prime, all that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
This is probably a good time to thank our sponsor.
Sir, Cosby's Bricks Brickling Store. If you want to head over to Cosby's Bricks, pick up some Lego, and also use code word Brickafit, get you 10% off. He's an awesome guy. We actually got a Palace Cinema from him, and we'll probably be getting some more sets from him too, and that will be a haul video coming soon. And he actually pulled out of his own pocket to get some Lego minifigures and stuff. So, really nice guy. Go support him. Brickling Store. Second link in the description. Go do it. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right. So back to the Dead video.
Oh my god. Alright, the Australian Light Horse Infantry.
Oh yeah.
That's what today's video is, because I got this comment saying that I want World War I stuff. Here you go, mate. This is World War I, mate. Yeah, mate. Anyway, what do we got? What is this minifigure?
Well, first of all, it's designed... This is a Brickmania minifigure. It's currently out of print. It has gone in and out of print a couple of times, so watch for it. And it's just a really interesting minifigure because, well, you don't see too many Australian light horsemen from World War I around in the minifigure world. Okay, so a little bit about these guys. Australia kind of has a Wild West atmosphere. They got rugged terrain, wide open spaces, and like in our Wild West, people really prize folks that could ride horses and shoot straight. So that's the tradition from where these horsemen came from. Australia sent 14 light horse regiments to fight in World War I, about 9,000 men. They primarily fought, they fought on all fronts. They fought on all fronts, but particularly in the Sinai theater, and we'll get to that in a minute. They provided reconnaissance on the Western Front. They were kind of a cross between infantry and cavalry. They would use their horses to ride into battle. They dismount, fight, and if they had to retreat, perish the thought, they would hop back on the horses and retreat. So they were kind of like fast-moving troops that got to where they needed to go in a hurry. They were incredible in the Middle Eastern portion of World War I, where they had the wide open spaces and were very effective against the Turks. And as I mentioned, they usually fought dismounted. The one exception, and I'll finish off with this, the one exception was the Battle of Beersheba in 1917. Basically, this was during the Sinai-Palestine campaigns. The Turks were dug in around the town, and the British decided to send in the light horsemen in what they thought was going to be a suicide mission. And the Turks had been told, hey, don't start firing till the light horsemen dismount. Until they dismount, they're not going to fight. Well, in this particular instance, the light horsemen charged. And the Turks are just sitting there behind waiting for them to dismount. Wow. And at first they started out pretty slowly, and then they got to a certain point and they sped up. And the Turks were overrun, and the light horsemen won the battle, and that paved the way for the Allies to take Jerusalem and ultimately take the rest of the country. And the cool thing about that charge, it's depicted in a really cool 1987 Australian movie called The Light Horseman, where it's an historically accurate movie and they depict this charge, and it's really very intense and exciting. And at the time, movie critics called it the most exciting cavalry charge ever filmed. And I have to tell you, I got chill bumps watching it. It was really spectacular.
I haven't seen this.
Movie well worth.
I want to see it.
Well worth checking out. Two final things. Aborigines served in the Light Horsemen, and they were very prized because the Aborigines knew about horses and they could handle dealing with the hot weather. And it's a legacy. The Light Horseman is a legacy that's still alive today. There are units still in existence. So that's probably more than you ever wanted to know about the Australian World War I light horseman.
Let's take a look at the actual minifigure, the quality of the print, and the design by Lando.
Let's do it.
What is his name? What is his last name? Lando Ramir?
Ramir, I think is what
Lando Ramir. Alright, so here they are right here. These are the 3 light horsemen. We have 3 of them, one on horseback, and that's actually the new horse from the blacksmith shop Lego set. But anyway, they're not carrying probably accurate of what they would actually carry. They could have carried that, but we just don't correct us in the comments because we probably don't have something that they actually would carry. You know, we probably don't have that exact thing. So, or Brick Arms might not even made it, but that's that. We also have some awesome.
It's a 1903 Springfield. They could have carried it. They probably carried Smellies, which are the Enfield rifles, and we just didn't put our hands on one of those. So
yes. They have that little printed thing on their heads. They have that like 3D printed part like that. Just awesome minifigures. I love them. It's like a small little unit that I just love.
Yeah, a lot of detail and a lot of thought. Orlando put a lot of thought into the design. They're based on period correct uniforms, as all of his minifigures are, but this just has an awful lot of detail. I think the coolest thing are the hats.
Yes.
With the little plume or whatever that is on the side.
And the printing.
Yeah,
as well.
this minifigure just screams coolness.
And they actually, I think they were $27, I believe, because of those 3D printed caps there. So a little bit more expensive than your average minifigure. I don't know if it's worth it or not, but I still like it.
Oh,
so.
These are beyond cool. When they originally came out with not quite this much detail and printing and everything, they were $13. But this is a newly revamped design, and I love it.
Yes. Alright, so that was Minifigure Monday, the Dead series. Again, please get it liked. I want these to not be 10 out of 10. Please. I beg you.
So, we're pretty sure this is episode 8.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
We've got 2 more to go.
Yep.
Okay, if you have any suggestions...
leave it down in the comments.
Yeah, let us know.
Not to do it, not to do it.
Other than not to do it, yes. Because we made a promise we were going to do 10. And if we have to grit our teeth and just push each other to do it, we're going to do it.
I'm telling you, this is the dud of the Brickafit channel. Every other video performs better than the last Minifigure Monday.
Well, the Australian light horseman might cause us to rise to the top of the heap.
Got it.
Minifig Monday wise. So.
Okay, 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, check out our sponsor, Cosby's Bricks. Please use code word Brickafit to get 10% off there. It supports me, it supports him, and it supports you. Why wouldn't you? I mean, there's literally no reason why you wouldn't. If you have spare money and you want Lego, you gotta go shop at Cosby's Bricks. I mean, there's no excuse. Besides, you just don't like me. If you don't like me, don't shop.
Oh, well,
if you like Dave, shop.
Even if you don't like us, shop.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we've caused enough people to go to sleep. But I really do like this minifigure. And if they ever come back, or if you can find some on eBay, they're well worth having. So I guess, what? We'll see you on the next one?
Subscribe.
Like.
Comment. Share.
Turn on all notifications.